I'm getting I'm getting a lot of questions on what is it wood for you, what is earth for you. You really should come to a workshop. You get a lot more out of just the ones that I put on here. So wood is viewed as this amazing strong tree. It's already shaped. It's got everybody together under it, and at the same time it's full on where you know the tree just springs another branch and springs another branch, and it supports every Tom, Dick, and Harry basically. So that's what the year is actually about, supporting every Tom, Dick, and Harry, which is why we are seeing what we are seeing around the world. People gathering, people protesting, all that sort of stuff. I wonder if that word will take this off. Anyway, so to add to this, when we are talking about this as a wood dragon, the that tree you can see is it's got its head strong, upright, tall, stands up, fight, that sort of thing. That is the kind of year it actually is. It's steady, and it has more chance to fight and persevere that way as an oak, dry wood, mature tree. Forthright, tough, direct, tactless, not because they're not sentimental, but they're not tuned into what is going on around them type thing. They they will appear unfeeling. Um, the they do spring back no matter what. This tree springs back no matter how much weight you put on it. The earth is the environment. It's all the elements. It's a nurturing environment. It enables everything to grow, as you can see from the cover of the calendar. The energy is very harmonizing. It's Earth is loyalty. Earth is practical. It's persevering. It has an inner strength. Even in a crisis, this Earth is going to move on. Okay, it's not aggressive, but it has a very strong patient quality, and it finds solutions to the problems. That's what Earth is like. So think of this Earth as like a mountain. Everyone goes to the mountain, good hearted, you can count on that sort of thing. All right. Very protective, very dependable. Um, they're faithful, and they don't move easily. Can't move a mountain easily. All right. Now, the rabbit that is 2023 sits between a tiger and a dragon. So they all share those same qualities in a way, but everybody had their head in the sand in 2023. And as December came along, actually as October came along, October harmonized with the rabbit and made you see what was hidden in the earth. And then November and December, being water elements, relayed all this information. And this is why you have jaw dropping information now, thinking whatever happened, all the shit that happened, everything that is happening did not start on that day in October that you all think it did. So this is on a world scale now, because the whole world, what's coming in is, or what was in 2023 until February 4, is negative relationships on a world scale. So that's what's going to happen. Is it going to get better after that? What comes in on February the 4th is the angry young men all over the world. Okay, the center, the Tai Chi is angry young men in the basic. It's conflicting, it's quarreling, it's agitated, all frustrated. Okay, so the rabbit kind of offers a carrot, and the tiger offers a stick. So this arrangement of the 4x2 is very, very different to the rabbit. Now, the rabbit offering a carrot is like offering a kind word, but a kind word and ammunition say different things. And this is what we're in now, that conflict. We are still in that conflict till 4th of February comes along. Does this mean there won't be any war? It's not that. The dragon can become the focus of the year because of what comes in as well. And so this dragon is back after a 60-year hiatus basically. It is the only mythical creature in the Chinese zodiac. Okay, it's not like the tiger, it pounces and just wants to, you know, protect its family, etc. It wants to protect the whole earth. And that wood in the earth is amazing. What we actually have this year is we actually have about 40 elections this year. I know one's already happened and a woman has won. And that is what it's all about. The females are going to rule after the 4th of Feb. I know some people are telling me, oh, I looked on the internet and they said, oh, no, the energy is not changing. It's all that. You know what? You can believe who you want to believe. So why are you listening to me if you believe what somebody else told you, basically? And another way to help you grasp this is growing a plant. The quality of the soil is very important, whether it fruits or flowers, and that's how it is. So this soil is fertile soil. It is the bomb. It is the ultimate. And the dragon is not a prey animal. It's mythical, okay? And it has the gate of heaven. So meaning you will witness and experience things that are not real or ordinary or out of this world type thing. And also in Sanskrit, the dragon relates to those from the sky, not just UFO. It's heavenly, spiritual downloads, guides, guardians, all of that. And you will have already noticed that shift because the dragon kind of arrived in September. Its soulmates in September, and not a life partner when I talk soulmate, by the way. I have to always make sure you guys know that. So the only mythical creature, it ranks the highest in Chinese animal hierarchy. It not only it represents all the forces of nature basically, and this is why we are seeing all the forces of nature have just gone spec. Okay, please don't tell me not to say that word. I'm not saying it in a way that people think I am. So that in the center, what is in the center, that voice, that thing, is what disturbs and unsettles people. So we have this full moon coming, and that full moon is Cancer. The full moon is in Cancer. It's got matriarchal, it's got sisterhood, it's got friends, it's got protection, it's got emotional, like mother figures. It's about womanhood, sisterhood. And Pluto is moving out of Capricorn, and that's kind of like the highest structures of the world are going to collapse. Um, we're already seeing, you know, Ecuador, people in charge, and there's anarchy, there's rebels. So that has already started. In Victoria or in Australia, we're going to see all the tradies become frustrated, agitated because of some kind of bill that is coming through. You do your work on that. It's kind of like people are rebelling. Look at Javier. He spoke about he's not in here to guide sheep, but he's here to awaken the lions. At the same time, you know, Bill Gates says that the NRMA thing failed and he quickly sold his shares. So now he's trying to do foods. So do not get into this. Switch it off if you must. And everything that is actually happening is not to ruin the world. People will step in. Like I said, there's about 40 elections and most of them are already chosen. You already know that. So the angry young man, and there's no fire in the world for the year. So yes, airports are in trouble. We've already seen how many airport brawls that people post. Also the planes, some door went off and another one where Japan, another plane hit, etc. So you're already seeing that happening. And there's that 1 degree shift that's been happening for the past 2 millenniums. But there's the changes in the open temperature and it's masked as climate change. Yeah, do your own homework on that as well. In 2024, there's no room. There's no room for people not to think. You've got to think. And women actually will run most about everything. So be nice to us. Got it? Got it. And it's Heaven's Gate. So Heaven's Gate will open. What you do with that is up to you. Ask. It's also what we call the Star of the Arts, which is a retreatful thing. So everybody has to sit in silence for at least 3 breaths, whether you do it once a day, once a week, whatever, however you do it. See you at a workshop and order your calendars.